Welcome back to our channel.
Come back to our channel.
Okay, welcome back to our channel. This is episode 2.
Road to the O.
Today we are gonna be taking you through our leg workout. So we're gonna show you some of our exercises that we're doing, and then later on we're gonna be doing some myth busting. So common fitness misconceptions in the industry, and we're just gonna tell you why they're not true. Let's go.
Leg workout complete.
It was rough, but we got it done.
Thrusted our way through it.
Thrusted our way.
These morning leg sessions are always tough. We're gonna break down 3 fitness myths, one by one. First, carbs are bad. Second,
That you should cut out fruit when you're dieting.
and the third and last, that you shouldn't eat after a certain time in the evening, like 8 p.m. We'll use 8 p.m. for example. Let's dive into it, shall we?
Let's get into it.
Myth number 1. Myth number 1. Carbs are bad. The first thing wrong with this myth is the title of it. Carbs are bad. That's just having a bad relationship with food in general. There's no such thing as bad foods, just a bad diet. Words to live by. Glucose is the main source of energy for your brain. So if you haven't eaten enough carbs throughout the day, you're gonna feel negative symptoms like a headache, just feeling tired, drawn out,
Lethargic,
you don't have energy in the gym. Eat some carbs.
Yeah.
That'll fix you right up, I promise. Another reason why carbs are great for you, it's gonna affect your performance in the gym. If you haven't eaten enough carbs for your workout, you're not gonna get full, you're not gonna get pumped up, you're not gonna be able to push a lot of weight, you're gonna feel tired, like you're gonna fatigue a lot quicker. Your body needs enough glucose to source throughout your entire workout. Your muscles need it for that energy, for those bursts of energy, especially in bodybuilding, weight training, anything. So make sure you're having at least 2 meals before you go train of carbs. That's what I like to do. Otherwise, I don't have that great of a workout. Even though we're saying like carbs aren't bad, you should be eating carbs. If you're concerned with fat loss, the only thing you should be concerned about is the amount of calories that you're eating in a day and the amount of calories that you're burning in a day. You need to be in a calorie deficit. It doesn't matter if you're on a high carb diet or you're on a high fat diet. The one that's right for you is the one that you can sustain for over time, for long periods of time, so that you have a healthy, balanced diet, you're happy, you're feeling good each day, and you're not going into a cycle of binge eating and having too much restriction. So some good carb sources that you can choose from are bananas, oats, rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, popcorn. Popcorn is like my favorite snack. I eat this every day before bed. It's high in fiber. It satisfies my like chip and salty craving. And I also have some like dark chocolate with that on the side for that sweet and salty. Bagels, bread is fine. If someone says don't eat bread, don't listen to that person. Bread is fine.
Bread is amazing.
There's
Be like Oprah, eat bread.
yeah, bread is good. Yeah, just be smart about what you're eating. You know, don't have high sugary. Like, don't just go and buy a thing of chocolate muffins and say those are the carbs you're gonna eat through the day. That's just way too much sugar. You want to still be choosing smart sources, but you can have balance in there with, you know, I like to have a muffin before I train sometimes, but yes.
Second myth that's common in the fitness industry, I find, especially for women who are like competing or like just starting a diet, is that a lot of people say you should cut out fruit or like minimize your fruit intake or whatever it may be. I've heard really weird stories where like some coaches have just told their clients like they can't eat fruit, and like that's not true. I love fruit. I think fruit is such a great food to have in your diet, not only for like it's just yummy, but it's very nutrient dense. You're getting a lot of vitamins. Yes, it is high in sugar, but it's obviously natural sugar, and as long as you're not like eating like 8 apples in a day, like you'll be fine to have like some berries and whatever. One thing that does happen when you do eat fruit though is that your insulin levels do elevate a little bit, so that's why usually people get that spike in hunger when you initially eat like a piece of fruit. But a way to combat that and stay full when you're eating your fruit is to have it with something fibrous, like veggies or a salad or something, or you can also have it with like nuts, peanut butter, a nut butter, and that's just gonna help you get some fats and fiber and just more, like it'll just help
It'll
you
slow that digestion rate. It
slow the digestion.
The sugars won't release as fast into your bloodstream,
Right,
so the insulin spike won't be as high if you just ate a bunch of fruit.
Yeah, so you'll feel full longer, you'll be more satisfied. Because I find a lot of times, like if I just eat an apple, I feel almost hungry after. And for the longest time in the past, I'd be like, oh, why am I so hungry? Like I just had an apple. But I like to eat it with some peanut butter or nuts or some cut up veggies, and you'll be full for longer. And it's a really great snack to incorporate. So yeah, there's no reason why you should ever have to cut out fruit unless you just really don't like eating it, then you don't have to eat it. But if you love fruit like I do, you can totally eat it and still lose weight or still work on your goals. So fruit is good.
Fruit is good. Restriction is bad.
Like this video for fruit. Comment your favorite fruit.
Well, the third and final myth is not eating before bed. That you shouldn't eat before bed.
Or that you should stop eating at a certain time. Like I've heard you can't eat past 6 or you can't eat past 8 p.m. because then your body doesn't metabolize the food, or it's gonna get stored as fat, which is not true.
There's no magic clock on your body. There isn't like your calories in, calories out is the only thing that's gonna affect the number on the scale and how you look.
A lot of times, like, I think both of us kind of fast in the morning for a few hours just so that you can kind of move your eating window later on in the day, and that's just like, you just have to find what works best for you.
And that's like a really good technique if, like for us when we're dieting for, like as we diet down for the Olympia prep, as we start to eat less and less, I try to push my first meal back later in the day, and I always, like I kind of backload my carbs as well. So my first meal is usually like doesn't have carbs in it, but I'll always have 2 meals with carbs before I train, and then I'm also eating carbs for another 2 meals after I train.
And another thing to note is it also depends on your own schedule and routine. So like both of us, usually in the mornings, like we're not doing much. Like he has an office job, I'm usually home on my laptop, so it's like you don't really need a lot of carbs for that, right? Like you just need like a little meal or whatever. But if you are going to train first thing in the morning, then you definitely need like a big meal in the morning, or you need like those carbs to fuel that workout. So it just really depends what your days look like.
It's all preference.
That too, because a lot of people don't get hungry in the morning.
Some people train fasted every day.
That too.
That's just how they do it.
Everyone's different, so so there is no specific eating window, or like if you stop eating at 6, like you're not gonna magically lose more weight. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, carbs are good. Eat fruit and eat whenever you want.
Pretty much.
Live your life.
Boom, boom, that's it. That's all.
Hope these glasses weren't too annoying.
Yeah, a little bit. But, so we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're really excited to continue to
Give a
post
thumbs
out
up.
episodes. Give it a like, comment down below what your
Subscribe.
favorite fruit is, or what's another thing?
Oh, we're doing a Q&A for our
Oh,
next
yeah.
video. So
Or whatever
Any
you want to
questions?
see in our next video, or if you have any questions for us that you want us to address,
drop them below.
drop them below.
It could be about fitness, it could be about nutrition, it could be about just us, what you want to know, anything.
Any like little dirty secrets. We might not tell you any of them, but yeah. Thanks, man. Love you. Peace and love.
That's the thing.
That's the end.